Pat is a CASA legend. Having served for over 28 years, she is our longest serving CASA volunteer, and during her time with us, she's served over 62 youth and counting. She is so committed and always putting the needs of the children first, and her passion for what she does, yet being incredibly humble about the impact she has, is just an inspiration to us all.
Volunteers like Pat Cayhill are effective in their role because they are that special, unique friend to a youth. They're somebody that the youth can always depend on because they always show up. And it's priceless. She is really, has devoted her heart and soul to this program.
What Pat has done that really distinguishes her from the rest of them is that she keeps doing it. She's done it for 28 years. She's done it for 62 children. She shows up, and showing up is extraordinary.
My parents had my siblings and I when they were very young. When they were about 17, I was born. And by the time my siblings were born, they were 20 years old. And I think after my mother left, my dad came back into the picture full time, and he was very extremely verbally abusive, physically abusive, pretty much abusive in any kind of way that you could think of. And we entered the foster care system when I was 11. And by the time I was 12 and met Pat, I think I had already been in 6 different places, including foster homes.
My name is Pat Cayhill, and I am what is called a court-appointed special advocate. I advocate for children that are in the foster care system, and I also mentor them along the way.
I remember very vividly when Pat first came into my life, they restricted us to staying at the group home. They wouldn't let us go out together. And Pat stuck up for me. She mentioned to the judge, hey, I've been this kid's CASA for going on over maybe 6 months now, and I've yet to take her out. She's never been in my car. I've never taken her out to lunch. I've never taken her to get a smoothie. And seeing how this woman that I had never met before, who didn't really know anything about me, who had no family ties to me, who advocated for me from day one. And it just, thinking about it to this day, it just makes me feel so good.
I'll have to say it was scary in the beginning for me because I'm thinking to myself, will this child like me? You know, how are we going to get along? And what you find is all these kids want is somebody that is going to consistently show up in their life. So that's the thing that is the most important thing, and the thing that they thrive on, because they know that you're going to be there.
She was more than my CASA. She was my friend. She was my biggest supporter, my strongest advocate. And thinking about the bond that we have, thinking about the memories that we created, it just melts my heart.
Oh my God. Oh God. It's so good to see you. Oh God, Daphne. Thank you for coming. You've gotten a whole lot taller.
Oh, I hope not.
You did. You are a beautiful young lady, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's so that means the world coming from you. Oh.
And remember the day, I remember when you left, when I took you to court and I drove you back to the group home. You walked through the door, and I didn't see or hear from you for a while, and then one day, out of the clear blue, you called up, and the both of us started crying because you said to me, you're the only mother I've ever had. And oh God, I remember sitting on the other end of the phone crying my eyes out, and the two of us were bawling. We couldn't say anything for a little while because I was just so grateful to have you back. The foster youth, they have everybody come in and out of their lives. It's like a swinging door. But the main thing, you coming through that door every darn time. And they know that they have you and you're there for them. That's what CASA is all about. Someone being there, someone who's committed to making a difference in a youth's life.